A nationwide TikTok ban could soon be in place after President Biden signed a foreign aid package.
The legislation poses the most serious risk to TikTok since U.S. officials began raising concerns about the app back in 2020. Michael Yoshida joins us live now to explain what this means for users here in the U.S. Michael, a lot of people have monetized this app, and a ban would hit them pretty hard.
Yeah, definitely a lot of concern out there, Dan and Maria. And when we talk about this new law, could potentially lead to TikTok being banned from U.S. app stores, also restrict how people may try and interact with content from the platform. That's something that could impact tens and millions of users here in the United States.
The clock may soon be running out for TikTok and its more than 170 million users in the U.S.
A lot of TikTok users, as you would expect, aren't very happy about this. TikTok brings in lots of money for them.
President Joe Biden signing a bill Wednesday, giving ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent company, 270 days to sell or spin off the social media platform. Otherwise, it will be banned from U.S. app stores.
Congress is acting to prevent foreign adversaries from conducting espionage, surveillance, maligned operations, harming vulnerable Americans, our servicemen and women, and our U.S. government personnel.
Some experts say this bill does not prioritize the right issues.
Really what the U.S. needs to do, if it's worried about data collection, is pass comprehensive privacy legislation that would regulate the kind of data that all social media platforms and tech companies can collect on us and keep on us and share on us. Because even if TikTok goes away, there's nothing stopping the Chinese government from buying data and information about Americans from data brokers and other social media platforms.
TikTok is fighting back, calling the legislation unconstitutional. CEO Shou Chew vowed to take the issue to court.
Rest assured, we aren't going anywhere.
And this new law set a deadline for a sale in January of 2025, but President Joe Biden, he could extend that deadline by another 90 days if he feels that progress is at least being made towards some sort of sale. Dan, Marie?
Michael, if TikTok does get sold, how could this potentially impact users?
Yeah, so the big concern here for a lot of people is if a sale happens, maybe TikTok will remain in name only, that the technology behind it that's made it so profitable for many of those creators, those people who rely on it for their businesses to be different and changed. And the reason there, again, TikTok's parent company, governed and subject to Chinese law. The Chinese government has already come out saying they oppose any sort of sale. So if they allow a sale of TikTok to go forward, they may potentially hold back and not allow that lucrative algorithm that's allowed it to be so popular amongst users to be part of that sale. So again, you might, if you will, have TikTok in name moving forward, but that secret sauce, that technology that's allowed so many people to enjoy it, that's allowed creators to profit off of it, that might be completely different and obviously would impact tens of millions of users just here in the U.S. alone.
To the tune of tens of millions of dollars, too, obviously. Michael, some critics of this legislation say it's all politics. It doesn't actually address the issue of data privacy. Can you explain why they feel that way?
Yeah, so the concern here, and you heard a little bit in the piece there, is that banning TikTok, it doesn't make anyone safer, and it doesn't address the big issue here, which is data privacy and data collection, saying focusing on just one social media company won't address this larger concern that if you're really concerned about those issues, you need to pass a comprehensive law and bill that would impact not just TikTok, but all social media platforms. Again, in the story, you heard that one expert talking about how there's nothing, even if you do ban TikTok, there's nothing that stops the Chinese government, if that's your concern, from going out and buying this data from some other data collector or even some other social media company. So again, a lot of critics here about concern, one, the First Amendment part of it in terms of what happens if you ban this sort of platform, but also the other aspect being, this isn't going to address the issue if that's really what you're after.
A lot going on in that. Michael Yoshida reporting live for us. Thank you.